Internet! Hello, Demajen here. Welcome back to another NextFest video for February 2023. I keep going to say 2022. It is not, and has not been for quite some time now. We're having a look at another metroidvania game today. We're having a crack at Elypse. I've no idea what it's like. I don't know whether it's any good or not. In the celestial civilization on a peaceful land, every 10 years to sacrifice something. I missed it. This man has a comma for a head. Got some nice hand-drawn animation. Is this our sacrifice? One life thrown to the abyss gateway shall cast the dreadful portal away. Ruh-roh. Oof. Ellipse. So I guess this is our story on the other side of the demonic portal thing. This is the sacrifice's fate, but for you, my dear, much more awaits. Oh? Faye. Faye? Faye, wake up. We need to go. The portal is opening soon. Huh? Let's not linger. It won't stay open for long. I didn't fix you up for you to stay in bed on such an important day. What? Really? It's today? Why didn't you wake me up earlier? It is not too early, not too late. Now is the time to go. Oh. Okay. I guess it's time to leave our camp. A shame. Ended up feeling safe there over time. Let's press on. Okie dokie then. So we have some movement speed. And that is in fact all we have. We've got... Oh. That thing just appears over time. So the immediate observation is that the UI at the bottom looks a chunk like the one in Ori, which is fine. I do not have the ability to interact. We can jump. An observation re-jumping. It feels like... I don't think you can actually see this, but it feels like we hit something. It feels like when you hit the top of the jump there, it's almost like it feels like you've hit some kind of collision, which is kind of weird. Why can I not interact with this? I don't know. Maybe I don't need to. Do you remember where to go? Trust me, it's this way. We will start by recovering your capacities. You won't be able to reach the portal in such a state. What state? I can't see what you're talking about. I'm in great shape. It should be me telling you this. You're not even able to hold an object in your hands in your current form. Huh. Go ahead, would you? So, tutorial area. The movement speed seems very fast. I did a thing! Celestial pulse, used by your people for generations to tear through the air. Recharge it by touching the ground. Okay, so we have a chargeable air dash. So we can use it quickly. Oh, it's not an air dash. It's aim whichever way you want. Omnidirectional dash. Okay. Anything down here? Secrets? We've got no attack or anything, so... Yeah, it's not going to cool down. You just have to hit the ground. Can't get up there. I am seeing some screen tearing, though, which, considering using a G-Sync monitor... What? Was that main menu, not settings? Am I an idiot? Darn. Silly Demajen is silly. Fortunately, a skip option. Can't skip this, though. Fortunately, we had not got very far. And, if I need to, I can cut all of this out for you all. Yeah, the way we hit the top. The way we hit the top of the jump and just cut it just feels like we've it just feels like we've hit an object. Hold right trigger to stop your fall. Oh, I see. Oh, I was right next to a checkpoint. Uh-huh. Okay. Ah, so I need to use this as a... Huh. Something feels really weird about the frame rates. I don't know if it's the speed that we're going at or what. Yeah, we need to use that to... Oof! Oh. Use down to aim. Yes. It's interesting that our... Oops. Use right trigger to chain pulses. Oh, I see. So, at the bottom, on our UI, we have pips to the left of the crystal, which is going to be how many times we can chain pulses together. That's cool. It does feel like kind of an evolution of the bash mechanic from Ori. Wow, incredible. I didn't even know I could do that. So neat. It's still far from enough. You'll need more than that. Come on now. Let's not lose any time. Plenty of checkpoints all over the place. Anything up there? No. Don't know what these green things are, also. Oh, it's the edge of the platform. Platform? Checkpoint. Wrong. Oh, we can't bash through that. Ah. So we're going to need to... use left trigger to use Celestial Thor something. Thorn. A magic projectile used by Celestials since ancient times to defend themselves. The Celestial Pulse recharges your thorns. Hold left trigger to use Celestial Thorn. Use your pulse to reload your thorn. I see. So that can be used... Hey look, I can shoot projectiles now. It will be more useful than you think to reach the portal. We have everything we need. Good. Let's leave this place. I don't think... Oh. Oh, has that saved just before getting the thing? I think it has. There we go. Yeah, so we've got a thorn meter on the right-hand side of the bar. Ah. There we go. That's quite cool. Uh-oh. Yeah, so I've got to use... It's weird having our attack on the left trigger. But to be fair, I'm not entirely sure what other way you could do it. That sounds really dumb. Now I've actually said it out loud. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how I would do it so that the controls feel comfortable. These blocks above our heads look a bit weird. No! No. It looks like everything one-shots us. I'm wondering whether that will save us after the enemies. Okay, so we've got... Whee! Ah, this takes us back down here. We can hit that checkpoint there. Yeah, the frame rate feels really weird. Can I... Right, according to my monitor, this is running at 120. That doesn't feel like 120. Let's see. This might not even work. No, I was trying to use the NVIDIA overlay thing. But I guess it's... Yeah, it's not it's not hooking into the frames by the look of it. which is odd. Oh, damn it. That's the menu button. Why is that? What do I keep thinking that is? I keep thinking it's a settings menu. There's no settings menu actually in the game. Right. Woo! We fall! No Chasm of the Damned. Here we are, out of the camp, rock bottom of the abyss. Up is the only way to go now, no turning back. No biggie. It'll be a child's play with these new powers. Nothing can stop us from rising. Let the ascension begin. I wouldn't be so sure of it. But I always loved your enthusiasm. Let's get to it. I feel like the font needs slightly better spacing. Some of the letters seem to touch and others don't. Yeah, this is interesting combat. Just because of the kind of ebb and... That's a pit. We only seem to have one hit. Nope. Gotta remember to reload it. The hitbox on it is reasonable. I have this lantern. Can't do anything with it. Nope. I thought that was damn it. Oof. I thought that was a platform that we could land on, and it was not. No, nothing up that way. Yes, those black spars there actually are a little bit too... too tricksy. What is this green stuff we're collecting? Is it XP? A thing? What is that thing? It's shiny. Beautiful. Can I take it? These are souls, Faye. Echoes of ones who stayed in the abyss for far too long, trapped in this crystal. You can't leave them here. Like that? I'll take them with us. They are not conscious, Faye. Huh, okay. Bring them with us. By the way, what are those lanterns? I've never seen them. Neither have I. It must be something to do with those trapped soul echoes. Ah, that's what the green is. Hello. Greetings, Faye. Greetings, Nyx. I've been watching thee for a while now. The portal is opening soon and their journey begins. Who are you? How did you know? I am a simple being searching for souls echoes. The rest does not matter. Besides, These echoes thou art carrying belongeth to me, and I would like to receive those folks back. Allow me to make thee an offer. For each one that thou bring me, I shall trade tools and powers useful to thy escape. Ooh, so you beg for souls? I'm okay with it. Only if you don't hurt them. They're so beautiful, all shiny. They remind me of fireflies. Speaking of lights, so these are your lanterns. There's no need for an apostrophe in lanterns there. We've passed by. These are old tools, the property of long-gone relatives. At which hour thou feel lost, follow those folks. They are here to guide lost travellers. Following the lanterns? That's in my skill range. You intrigue me. What do you want from us? Just to exchange some echoes with thee. Well, let's get back to our souls then. What do you propose to us? A mysterious hut that looks suspiciously like your own. Use the dedicated areas to deploy it and enjoy a moment of peace and quiet. Okay. Sure. Press X to deploy your hut. Taminix, is it normal I'm feeling good? This place seems familiar. Yes, Faye, it's understandable. Simply because he sold us our huts. Let's have a word with this quack. You can change celestial pulses as fast as you want. By staying on the ground, you can change celestial impulses as much as you want. Your celestial thorns reload with its pulse. You can use your celestial thorns to hold your position in the air. The recoil of your celestial thorn can be very helpful. You can upgrade your skills in the huts. Your celestial pulses recharge when you touch the ground. This is a tip thing I've just realised. Aha! Celestial pulse. Used by your people for generations to tear through the air. Recharge upon touching the ground. I see. So we have... There's just two options here. So, range of Celestial Thorn. Greatly improves range, maximizes range. Automatically damages enemies close to a pulse arrival. Okay. Where is he? Of course. He's gone. He gives off something strange. I have a hunch that we will meet again. Let's not waste any more time. Keep going. Right, it looks like both left bumper and... Well, L1 and L2 are both Thorn, and R1 and R2 are both Dash. But what we don't have is a map of any kind whatsoever. I am finding... I'm finding the fact that we only have one life, essentially. A little bit odd. It makes me think... precision platformer more than, I think, Metro... Oh, that's darkness. That was not very clear. Oh. Yeah, there's just something about how the game is rendering, I think, that makes everything feel kind of weird. Almost like it's a little bit too fat. I don't know. That's going to kill me. Yeah, I'm not I'm not a super fan of the way we only seem to have one life. I'm starting to get more of a precision platformer feel to this, and it's not that I don't like precision platformers. It's just that there's a very specific time and a place for them, in my opinion. No. No. Well, at least we... Are we... You know, this all seems very... Ooh, crystal. Can't get through there. What's this? A key? Ah, it's an Ori style key. Oh, balls. Oh, damn it. You've got to be super precise with your... with your aiming and stuff. Oh, and I've got to go and do all this again as well. Hooray! Boss fight, probably. Ha! So we literally only get one hit, and then it's... you've got to do the whole thing all over again. Right, do we at least... Right, it's at least sorted the barrier out for good. Because that would be really annoying. Oh, damn it. That... the momentum threw me backwards. This is very... this requires a lot of precision. Of a kind that actually I'm not very good at. It's almost like a puzzle. I don't know how much kind of boss variety and challenge there could be when this is your only... No. This is starting to get a little bit annoying. Oh, and there's no iframes on the dash. So even better. I'm really enjoying seeing this door closing animation multiple times. Yeah, I dislike I'm really starting to dislike intensely the one hit you die thing. I don't know whether that will change, but at the moment it's just bugging me. Okay. I lost track of myself. I get the feeling that this is going to be a game that I'm not going to get very far with. Alright, what's this? Ah, a second thorn. Okay. Blue gate crystal thing? Yeah, this does not feel like it's running at a nice smooth frame rate, if I'm honest. What's this? Hey, Nix. I've been wanting to ask you. Do you have any idea why there's so many skeletons where we are? We are within the deepest part of the abyss. All the creatures consumed by this evil place end up down here. They have been piling up for millennia. Or more. Who knows how old this place is. Ugh, it scares me, Nix. Will I also end up consumed? Will I lose my body too? Like you did? Not if we first get out of here. Let's keep going up. Quite easy to get stuck on things, I'm noting. Lasers. Oh, that's a... Shit. No. No. You can't hold that indefinitely either. It needs to... Just trying to time it. Yeah, the game just doesn't... It I don't know whether I can describe it. When we're moving around, it feels like everything gets really blurry and not smooth. It's really hard to explain. I don't know whether it's coming across on the capture because I'm so busy paying attention to the jumping. Right. Oh, shit. Take that, green crystal. Now we're just going to get all the way back over here without dying. Fortunately. Right. How many of the... Oh, it's saved the fact that we've got 3 of the blue things. That's not going to work. Yeah, we could do with a third... we need a third dash to get up there. Yeah, I really appreciate what they're trying to do with this game in terms of the ebb and flow of the pulse and thorn. I think that's cool. I don't think it's a game I'm going to be any good at. Huh? No. It's just... I can't tell if the frame rate is too... It just feels off. Another pulse. Uh-oh. Hello? Boss? Well, that's freaky. End demo. End demo. Thanks for playing Elypse's demo. If you enjoyed the experience, don't forget to wishlist Elypse on Steam to support us. We hope to see you in the abyss. The game... The game feels hard on the eyes. When we're moving at full pelt, it doesn't feel like the game can keep up, or maybe it's my monitor, or maybe it's just me and my age. Number of deaths, 39. Jumps, wall jumps. Favourite secondary capacity. Grapplings. Magnets. Yeah, let's hop over to the Steam store page and find out a little bit more about this. Can I get rid of this NVIDIA performance overlay thing? You can't see it, but I can. If I turn this on, is it going to capture it? It is. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, it's described as a Metroidvania, or it's got Metroidvania style mechanics. Apparently similar to Dead Space. Not entirely sure how that would be. Frame rate issues information. Hello gamers, thank you for the feedback you guys are giving. It's really valuable for us. We're so unaware about frame rate issues and other bugs. We're currently hard working on the optimization front to get a game that fits most configuration. Can't be released for the demo, do our best to address them. You most likely encounter some frame drops if you're playing in 2K resolution or above without a high-end GPU. Well, I do have a high-end GPU. So am I getting frame drops? Or is it something else? I don't know. Yeah, it's saying Metroidvania style mechanics. But there's no mention whatsoever of any kind of map, which, you know, as far as I'm concerned, is kind of essential for it to really be a Metroidvania. Maybe there is one coming. I don't know. I like the ebb and flow of the game. I like the conceit of it. The way that there's this back and forth. Oh, that's just taking us into cutscene. It's an interesting one, and I think you'll have to try for yourself here. I've been saying this a lot in the various games that I've been recording for NextFest, several of which haven't even made it to the channel because in the end I just didn't think they were particularly worth putting out a video on, unfortunately. There's something about this that does appeal to me. I like the kind of ebb and flow of it, but either, well, I mean, I know I'm not going to be very good at this game because of how the ebb and flow works, and my brain won't be able to wrap around it very effectively. But there's just something about the game in motion right now that really hurts my eyes and looks weird. It'll be interesting to see if it is captured on the footage, or whether it's something that is happening because I'm playing the game and trying to keep track of things whilst playing, as opposed to I'm just watching it. What did you think of it? It's an odd one. I'm not sure. I like it. I'm definitely liking it. This isn't one of those games that I think, oh no, this is rubbish. No, I like this. But there's something about it that doesn't quite click for me right now. It looks good though. It controls really tightly, maybe a bit too tightly. But as I said, the kind of flinging yourself pulse mechanic. It worked in really short bursts in Ori and the Blind Forest / Will o' the Wisps. Whether an entire game could be made about the back and forth of the pulse and thorn mechanics, don't know. I'd be really interested to see where they were going with this one. One to keep an eye on. It's another Metroidvania demo. This one is Rin, The Last Child, version 52.8003. I assume there have been quite a few revisions. Select difficulty, normal. So we've got, once again, some kind of hand-drawn art style. Some voice acting.
The end draws near.
It's quite loud.
I created you to save this world.
That's nice art.
Torn apart by your treacherous siblings.
Ooh.
Find and master the aspects to survive.
Why do I have no mouth? Yes, this is really loud. Like, really loud. Let's see if we can do something about that. Yes, we can. Wonderful. Options menu is a little bit on the kind of basic side right now. Again, don't know how far off the game is from launch or any such jazz. So, we've got some forward momentum and quite a high jump. We're going left at the start, obviously. An invisible wall. But a reasonably nice view. So we've got 3 sets of things at the bottom, reminding me quite a bit of Ori and the Will of the Wisps. We've got some variable jump. This is the minimum jump height. That's the maximum jump height. That's something that Afterimage could do with tweaking a little bit, I think. Oh. My dear sister, tread carefully as this world is not as safe as it used to be. A window which way... Yes, thanks for that. I'd have liked to have had the option of when to continue. Game saved. Okay. So I'm assuming that the red is our health, which is on the right, somewhat unusually. Right stick to give us a small amount of camera control. I'm wondering if there are any... No secrety things down the wall there. We don't have a map or anything like that. Nor do we have any combat or anything. Aha, hold on. What's this? Aspect of essence gained. Aspects of magic are crucial ingredients of spellcrafting. To craft your first spell, you will also need to find a spell pattern. Okay. Could this be a spell pattern? Aspect of death. So not a spell pattern. Movie platforms. Can't get past that. So we've got some standard Metroidvania blocking. And a pattern. Phantom Blades unlocked. You've acquired the aspects that will allow you to create the Phantom Blade spell. Press Start to access the spellcrafting menu. Create. You crafted your first spell. Assign the spell to a quick slot to use it in-game. Okay. You've learned the basics of spellcrafting. Well, learned is a strong accusation. Assertion. Assertion is the word I'm after, not accusation. So, spells are in different categories. Attack, defense, support, all. Doesn't say how we get over to the enchant menu. Don't know. Skills. Meditation. Press left trigger to meditate. Restores mana. Okay. Oh, there is a map. There we go. Not bad going. We can zoom in and out. It does kind of cut off at the bottom, which is And the top's somewhat weird. Also, there's an X. Is the X where we're going to? Yeah, that feels alright. I've got a magic missile. So can we craft magic missile? We can. We shall put that on B. Okay. Just want to see. I think it said our spawn point was over here. Okay, that seems to have a little bit of auto-targeting. Okay. Didn't respawn. So far, so good. I think the artwork has got just enough depth and colour to it that it does... Ooh, a bit hiccupy there. That it doesn't look amateurish. Which is often an issue with indie Metroidvanias, especially hand-drawn ones. The camera is a little bit slow to kick in. Fading unlocked. Press A while in the air to use fade to glide on wind currents. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, like that. The trick with Metroidvanias, because it has become such a saturated market now, there are a lot of Metroidvanias out there. The trick is to set yourself apart by doing something different, and figuring out what that is challenging. It's not an easy thing to do, to figure out, well, how am I going to set my game apart from everybody else? I'd like a dedicated map button, please. The physics on that seems decent. This was the way we came from, wasn't it? Was there anything back over here? Oh yes, it was the invisible wall o' doom. Yes. Figuring out what your USP is as a indie dev in the Metroidvania scene in 2023 is difficult, especially because, realistically, development on this, I imagine, started well before 2023. My children have all left me. Their minds were corrupted by the power they couldn't control. Even though I'm exhausted, I must muster my strength for my final work. Icy spikes. So yes, indie devs and Metroidvanias. It's a real challenge to figure out, you know, what's going to make my game unique? How is it going to be different from all the other games that are A, on the market, or B, could be coming on the market over the next year or two? That being said, one thing that I have noticed, because obviously I follow a lot of shite. I follow a lot of shite. I follow a lot of indie developers when it comes to Metroidvanias, because of course I do. Always looking for that next exciting map to make. One of the things that I've noticed about indie devs for Metroidvanias is that they talk to each other. You know, they compliment each other, they look over each other's work, they support each other and egg each other on. And I think that's great, personally, because it's an incredibly difficult thing to do for a small team. What was this? Impulse unlocked. What was that? New spell. An impulse cast on self, which will reduce mana cost of spells, destabilizes the fabric of the world for a second. Okay. So I'm going to take a guess that that's a defensive spell. Let's see. When it says a second, does it mean a second or... Oh. Little bit of stutter. There's a thing up there. I don't know how to get to it. That's fine. Looks like we might be going up and round. Down and round either, because directions are hard. I'm assuming the stuff that's flying out is mana refills? Yeah, there we go. Up and over. New rune unlocked. You found? Yes. You found your first lesser rune. Lesser runes can be used to modify spells to suit your playstyle. Spells can be modified using the enchanting menu. Aha. Enchanting. Aha, I see. Okay. Yeah, so it costs a certain amount to open the slots. Yeah, so you get 3... I get you. Yeah. So for each spell, you get 4 slots. 3 of which start off with costs, and 1 which you need to find a pattern to unlock. And for each one, you pay the cost to unlock it, and then you can select a rune from this wheel that will slot into that. And one assumes you can mess around with it later. I'm intrigued as to how much this extra cost will be. Oh, another rune. New rune unlocked. Reduced cooldown, reduced range. Okay. Don't want to reduce the range of my melee attack, because melee attacks not known for their humongous range in the first place. No, come back, platform. Another thing? Ow. Uh-huh. Yeah, so the increased mana cost on this is substantial. But they are doing it is doing a good chunk of damage, so I assume I want to go down here. A thing. Aspect rather of essence gained. Now what did that do? I forget. I have forgotten. That's a problem with stuff like this. The map has a really interesting kind of torn paper edges aesthetic to it. I don't know whether that's intentional. It's very low res if you zoom in, but that's fine. We are getting some performance dips, which, you know, when you're dealing with a PC that's got a fair chunk of heft to it, like mine, a barrier. Ooh. Well, this place is spoopy, isn't it? Some cool assets in use, artistically speaking. Uh-huh. Another rune? Enchantment! Reduce mana cost, reduce damage. It's quite dark down here. Uh-oh. Driven by the will to destroy the entire world, the fifth child, endowed with the aspect of death, was trapped by his siblings in a void prison. Gotta watch out for those void prisms. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought those looked suspicious. So far, this has got just enough unique about it to make it stand out. Aspect of life gains. Ouch. Right, aspect of life. Again, I can't remember what aspects were. Oh, were aspects the things that made patterns? Were they the things that we needed in order to end up creating spells? From recipes. That might have been what aspects were. I saw you, Spikes. And again. Demajen does pay attention at times. Woohoo! And another save point. Thank you. Yes, dedicated map button, please. Right. This is doing the thing where the more rooms we unlock, the slower it chunks up. Yeah, see, this magic missile spell has very much the Sen style gameplay from Ori, where because it auto-targets, it feels like the better option. That was another rune. So I assume we can unlock each of these for the various spells as we go. Is there... Oops. Yes, there was a barrier there. I was heading back to see if there was anything hidden through there, but... Nope. Huh. Was that a mana refresh? I'm not really sure. Dash unlocked! Dash is on, as one would imagine, R2/right trigger. Phantom Blades upgrade slot unlocked. So that's... yes. Find a greater rune to unleash this spell's potential. Sure. I'll do that. My brain was thinking, how do I get across there? Because it has a real tight memory for when we've unlocked dash upgrades. New rune unlocked. Increased range, increased cooldown. So we've got a load of modifiers that can play with our skills. That's cool. Performance isn't great though. No iframes on dash. entirely sure how we survived that, actually. I suspected we should have been dead. There we go. That's our dying. Yes, this feels competent. It's got some performance issues. Its artwork is in places a little bit bare. The menu and map are definitely going to need some work. But in terms of, does the game work? Yes. Is it entertaining to play? Yes. Magic missile upgrade slot unlocked. We are getting things trickled to us at a reasonably impressive pace. New rune unlocked. Was that? That is one thing that's a little bit unclear, it has to be said. You know, what goes with what? Maybe that could be clarified. You know, greater rune unlocked or something along those lines. I feel like I need to be on that one, yes. Oh, I thought that... That was me being dumb. I think the kind of ebb and flow of the crafting style spells system is going to be a real selling point. Aspect of death obtained. Yeah, I think it needs to be made really clear, perhaps with use of colours, what the difference between aspects and runes and the other various bits and pieces that we can pick up are. You know, all of the different symbols and stuff are interesting, but not necessarily clear, if that makes sense. But again, most people, when they play video games, aren't just randomly talking through it as well. You can definitely feel that being slower. It's like, yes, you've got a new enchant of lightning. Ah, is that what the little kind of... Every third hit of the blades in the combo heals Rin. Okay. Interesting that we seem to have two different ways of getting up here. Take that! Oh yeah, that's definitely... Definitely faster. Aspect of time gains. No, those aren't aspects. This is the issue. The nomenclature is... It's the terminology! Don't understand it. Ow. The physics on this work very nicely. It feels accurate. Oops, I've just stood straight under that. Oh, hold left trigger to meditate. Oh no, I've died. I have done a bad. Oh. So that's what happens if you spam spells too badly. Oh, adding the lightning is making its chain. It almost certainly said that. And I didn't realise it because I'm dense. Some of these enemies... Some of these enemies were a little bit difficult to see. Oh, that's some real stutter there. Shooting star unlocked. We can get attacked when we're in the middle of that. Ah, those are the aspects down at the bottom, aren't they? New spell? Seems to be good for ground-based enemies. That's going to kill me. Yeah, I think I played enough to form some opinions, frankly, on this. Definitely feels like we're having performance issues, which on a 7950X is interesting. I suspect it's probably each time a map chunk is loaded in. That it's stuttering a little, because usually these screens render in memory and just get overlaid onto the top of the game. At least that's my understanding of how the kind of subscreen pipeline works in games. I'm assuming this is a Unity game. That would be my guess. It is a Unity game, yes. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. It's got some good ideas, some good systems. Obviously, you know, this looks very rough at the moment, just because of, you know, how it's being rendered in. I can't say I'm a massive fan of the font choice for... Have I got a mouse cursor? I haven't got a mouse cursor. The font choice for the headings and stuff, especially because you've chosen to use a much more conventional font for the things right down at the bottom. I get that it's supposed to be evocative of mages and magic and runic spells and so on and so forth. It's not bad. Just it's a little bit too stylized. I'd maybe go for something that's ever so slightly less so. It's clear that this map is being kind of drawn within a kind of rectangle in the center of this subscreen. As I said, it works. There's nothing wrong with it, and you know, all of this kind of stuff can be polished up more. I feel like this map screen is probably made by actually taking screenshots of the actual level and kind of compressing them and shrinking them down. I can't say I'm a massive fan of the swirly stars background either. No, everything is working. things are working. It's a bit hiccupy in performance, but you know the dash is working. The spell system seems interesting. The terminology for the different bits and pieces that you're picking up, I think, need being made more specific. You get a lot of things at red crystal things like this, it feels to me, and maybe they could be differentiated according to color for the different types of things that you're picking up. You know, runes could be clarified as to what you are getting. You know, you've got this prompt in the center of the screen here. So you've got a prompt area. I feel like maybe that space could be used for runes and stuff as well. But no, this is an interesting one. I like the kind of spell customization. It just needs a lot of polishing. Have we got any kind of release date? Q3 2023. So we've got a good 6 months or so. Good 6 months or so before we can expect to see this out in the wilds. For a demo, I think this is playing entertainingly, but in terms of performance, it needs some work. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this first look at Rin. Let me know if you've tried it yourself, what you thought of it down below, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Stay safe, have a great day, and cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.